Welcome. Today's video is going to be the top 19 Chevrolet car videos as viewed on my channel by viewers like you. So let's get started. Number 19 is a 1963 Chevrolet Corvette split window, restored. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $84,000, and which seemed like a good deal at the time. That's a lot less than they go for these days, that's for sure. Number 18 is one of the series of try to buy videos of where I try and buy a vehicle to flip. This one was a 1987 Chevrolet El Camino, and this shows what happened, and it didn't quite go as planned, but it seems like it usually doesn't. But you'll get a kick out of this one if you watch the video. Okay, number 17 is a 1969 Chevrolet Yenko Camaro, a documented real original survivor. This one was at my local car cruise night in San Diego, California, and I spoke to the owner. It's documented by the Copo Connection and is in the supercar registry. So not too often that you see a $200,000 car at your local cruise night, but it happens quite a bit in Southern California, I guess. Number 16 is a 1960 Chevrolet Impala bubble top coupe. This one's a multiple award winner. I filmed it at my local car cruise night in San Diego, California, where it was getting quite a few views, and it was definitely an eye catcher in the bright red, and someone spent a lot of time and a lot of money making it what you see here. Okay, number 15 is a 1957 Chevrolet 210 Bel Air, restored in the beautiful Canyon Coral paint color. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it bid to $58,000 but did not sell. And I don't know why it only bid to that, but it was definitely worth more than that. It happens at auctions sometimes. On to number 15, which is a 1966 Chevrolet Impala SS427 nut and bolt restored car. This one I filmed at my local car cruise night in San Diego, California, where it was definitely an eye catcher, that's for sure. It had the Caprice taillights on it and was loaded with power windows, tilt wheel, factory air conditioning, factory gauge package, and they added Hurst wheels. Definitely a nice car. Okay, on to number 13, which is a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS427 LS6, documented with build sheet, a rotisserie restored car. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $82,500, which was a good deal at the time, and is even a better deal today with the prices on these LS6 Chevelles, that's for sure. And it was definitely an eye catcher. Number 12 is a 1952 Chevrolet Styline custom with the nice candy tangerine paint, bag chopped, channeled, Frenched, all the custom touches done to this one. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it only sold for $29,000. So I don't know, that seemed a little bit light to me for the car, but apparently the seller needed the money, or he put it for no reserve, which is not a good idea. Number 11 is this 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Resto Mod. This one had the LS motor and a nice paint job and a lot of custom touches. And it was at my local car cruise night in San Diego, California, where I filmed it. And definitely looked great in the black with the nice wheels, with the LS motor. It's definitely a nice high dollar build. Okay, we've reached the top 10, and number 10 is this great looking 1965 Chevrolet Impala Super Sport SS327 with 365 horse Corvette motor in it. It was a survivor other than that, and it was a nice looking car. It was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it bid to $28,000 but did not sell. So unfortunately, that was a little bit light for the car that day. On to number 9, which Steve Mignanti would love this one. It's a 1964 Chevrolet Chevy 2, a gasser with the tube front axle and kind of with the velocity stacks done up as a kind of an A-gas type car. This one was at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California, where it was there for a couple of years and then it disappeared. So I'm not sure what happened to it, but it sounded as good as it looked too. Number 8 is this beautiful 1957 Chevy station wagon resto mod. This one had the LS2 motor in it with 510 horsepower. Just another one of your local $250,000 projects that the guys bring out to the car cruise to show it off when it's done, and then take it to good guys and win an award, and then they sell it and they get to start all over again. Must be nice. Number 7 is this beautiful 1951 Chevrolet Styline custom with the wild flame stripe paint job on it. It was chopped and bagged and Frenched and all the custom goodies. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it only bid to $72,000, but did not sell. And I don't blame them for not selling it because that was a lot of work put into that car. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the how nice the paint was because of the lighting, since they had it under a tent, and you really need the bright light to show off the paint jobs on these nice cars. Number 6 is this 1988 Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z Survivor with 50,000 original miles with T-tops. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it bid to $10,750, but did not sell. And I don't blame them because it was a real good looking car and should have brought more than that. Okay, we've reached the top 5, and number 5 is this beauty, a 1969 Chevrolet Impala Super Sport SS427 4-speed. That this one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $36,250. And I've always liked these full-size muscle cars. And with the 390 horse, this one got out of its way pretty good, especially with the 4-speed. And definitely it was a good buy for whoever bought it. Okay, on to number 4, which is this 1975 Chevrolet Camaro, an original unrestored low mileage car, which is kind of a rare bird because it's a base model with the high horsepower 350 V8 and a 4-speed. So, plus it's white in and out, which is interesting. And this one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $9,250, which I thought was a pretty good deal. It was definitely a good car to take to your cruise. You'll probably going to be the only one there with that one. Time for the top three. And number 3 is this great looking 1953 Chevy Bel Air, restored with the custom paint job, and was bagged and chopped and all the custom touches done to it. This one I filmed at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And this one was definitely a beautiful car, beautiful color. Number 2 is this 1961 Chevrolet Corvette Resto Mod with the LT5 supercharged late model Corvette engine in it. And this is probably a $200,000 or $300,000 professional build. It was at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. But this one's a good guy's show winner, and I'm sure you can take it to pretty much any show you want to and win an award. It was definitely a beauty, and people couldn't keep their eyeballs off of it. In fact, I had to wait for him to get out of the way so I could finish filming the thing. Okay, we've reached that time for numero uno. And number 1 is this beautiful 1965 Chevrolet Impala Supersport SS427, although it's a late model 427 small block, not a big block 427. It's the Corvette motor that they had. That's what they were using for the resto mods back before the LS motors came out. And this one was definitely a beauty. And you could probably take this to any show you want to and win it. But this was just at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. But anyway, that's number 1. There you have it. That's the top 19 Chevrolet car videos as viewed on my channel by viewers like you. And I thank you. If you stuck around, thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you're already subscribed. If you're not, I'd like to have you as a subscriber. And if you can tell a friend, maybe we can get this thing going one of these days, because right now I'm 876 subscribers. I need to hit 1,000 in order to get monetized, where I could actually make a couple of shekels to pay for all this gas that I'm driving over creation to film these beautiful cars, which I don't mind doing because I would do it anyway, even if I had to pay to do it, which I am paying to do it. But I'd like to get paid to do it. That would be nice. But anyway, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. We've reached the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in today. If you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Share this video with a friend. Leave a comment or suggestion. Be nice. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.